Oh, trying to go live and it won't let me. Don't think it will let me. Hello, hello. Here we go. Here we go. Just making sure I'm live across all my platforms, don't you know? Hello, hope you're all right. Okay, so I've not been live on like Instagram and Facebook for quite a long while, but I wanted to come on and give you this information because at the weekend, no, on Monday. Oh, what day is it? Who's my name? Where am I? On Monday, I ran a workshop, EHCP draft checking workshop, and it was really well received. We had a ton of people on the webinar, and when we came out of that webinar, I just send out a recording for the webinar, and I had such good feedback, and I had so many people saying this is exactly what we need, that I thought, you know what, I'm going to make this a bit meatier, a bit more belt and braces. So if you were on the webinar on Monday night, there's a replay on its way to you. It's probably landing in your inbox as I'm doing this live. If you're a Marble Run member, the replay and the resources are in your Marble Run membership. But if you're watching this and you're neither a Marble Run member or you weren't on that EHCP webinar, draft webinar on Monday night, and you want to know how to check an EHCP draft, then this is for you. Because what I've done is I've taken the recording of Monday night's session, and I've actually made, to go with it, a printed guide. Say printed, you'll print it yourself, but a step-by-step written guide to checking your EHCP. And I've made a checklist. So the idea is that now, if you need to check your EHCP draft, and all of us need to at least once a year, that you'll be able to do that by following my step-by-step guide, by using my video, and by basically using the resources that I've made for you. So what I've done is, as I said, it's gone out to people who already, I'm just sharing this in my group. It's gone out to people who already had the webinar, and it's gone to my Marble Run members. But if you would like it, I'm going to put the link on screen now for you. If you can't see the link for whatever reason, or if you are struggling with seeing comments or anything, and you just want to send me a message or send me a comment to say that you're that you want it, then I'll pop it straight into your inbox. If you're on my mailing list, you'll also get it in your mailing, in your inbox as well. So I'm just popping this in my community, and then we'll tell you what's actually included, like what it is, so that you know whether it's for you or not. So what I've done is I've bundled up into one place everything you need to check your draft EHCP. So there's a 90-minute webinar, which was recorded live. There were people on the webinar with us, and they asked questions as we went along. So we kind of addressed all the things that I felt like you needed to know, but also because there were people live on the webinar that asked questions in the chat, I addressed those too. There's a step-by-step written guide, and there's a checklist. So if you are like a parent of a neurodivergent child, you know that getting an EHCP right is essential, because the local authority don't always make it easy for you. And I think some of us go through the process of getting an EHCP, and then we're just so relieved that we've got an EHCP and that we're going to have something, that we just kind of forget that that we have to check it and make sure it's accurate. So I can see people on Instagram commenting, and because I don't very often go live on Instagram, I have just dropped the comment in the box. But if you can't see it, or if you can't click it, which is very likely, as soon as I come off this video, I'll go and put it in my link tree as well. I'll put a post up on my Instagram with a comment for the bundle, and you'll be able to access it that way. So that you can get it as soon as you need it. So like I say, it takes you through, the webinar takes you through how to look for vague language, missive provisions. If your plan feels like it's a bit all over the place, this is what you need. So there's a 90-minute recording of the webinar where I walk through every section of the EHCP. I've gone through the EHCP process for my own son. I've also probably seen in excess of 500 EHCPs. So I know my way around EHCPs. There's also a comprehensive draft check guide, which is a manual to spotting issues, challenging vague language, ensuring every need is matching provision. And there's a printable checklist, so you can go through it step by step and make sure that you're covering all the bases. So it's really important, because this is a legally binding document. It will determine the support that your child has got. The draft stage is your only opportunity to make changes unless you go to tribunal or appeal, tribunal for appeal. So it's things like cutting out your woolly language that when you don't know these things, you think, oh, it says may benefit from, that sounds all right, or should have access to, or could be supported with. All those language loopholes, we cover all of that in the webinar and how to cut through that. We give you clear guidance on how to identify and challenge the non-specific language. We give you examples on how to reword provisions to make them enforceable, or how to request a reword. We give you strategies for how to make sure every need in section B has a corresponding provision in section F. There's it's a time saver, and I hope it will give you confidence to basically go back and feedback on your draft. So when you get the bundle, you'll get instant access to the webinar recording, the guide, and the checklist. You can watch the webinar as many times as you need to. You can rewind it, pause it, go back. You can use the checklist as many times as you need to. And then you'll also you can also just keep going back and using it over and over and over again. So I've priced it to be as competitive as I can. It's only £29. And you can go ahead and get it straight away. Full disclosure, my membership is also £29 a month, but the bundle is included in my membership. So when you go and sign up for the bundle, you'll get a pop-up, hopefully, if it's all working properly, that says, are you sure you don't want the marble run? So if you would like the marble run, it's the same price for the first month, and then you can either cancel or continue with our membership. Our membership has got other resources and trainings in there. For example, if I tell you that if you logged into the membership tonight, she says not being able to log in because she was just making it up as she went along. Not making it up, but you know what I mean. If you logged into the membership tonight and you were like in the EHCP process, for example, we've got a section in the membership of the Marble Run, which is specifically for EHCPs and tribunals. So if I go in there, I'll be able to tell you what's in there right now, immediate access. It's under EHCP trainings and resources. So the draft check bundle, which I've just talked you through, the video and the guides. There's also a video on how to use AI with your EHCP. There's a webinar called Section A for PDA, which I did with Karen Stepanova, who's a trainer for the PDA Society, which is particularly for helping you write Section A, which is your parental views if you have a child who has a PDA or demand avoided profile. And then there's also a video on EHCP appeals, how it works, how to go through it, and a video on preparation for adulthood. All of those are included just in that one section of the Marble Run. So yeah, there you go. I'm not going to answer questions right now because I'm absolutely knackered. But the best thing to do, if you've got questions about this or anything else, come and join the Marble Run. We have a closed Facebook group. You can ask me questions directly in there, or follow the link in my bio to our free Facebook community. If you ask questions in there, there's 12,000 families in there. Really amazing, generous with each other, and really help each other. So yeah, I hope this is something that's going to be really helpful to people. As I say, it's ready to go. It's all good, I hope. If it's not working, let me know, but it should be. We've checked all the links this afternoon. And again, a thank you to everyone that came on the workshop on Monday night and helped me get it where it needed to be and helped me work out what we needed to include. So I'm really pleased that this is now available. So yeah, go ahead and grab your EHCP DIY draft check bundle and take control of your child's EHCP and be able to advocate for them with confidence. If you're watching on replay and you want me to pop you a link, just pop it in the comments and I will make sure that you get the link. I'll see you all soon. Bye.